Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. All right, so I found another suspension part that went bad. It was my end link, my sway bar end link. So I need to change that out today. It shouldn't be that hard. I only need a few tools. I need a small Allen wrench, and I need a 17 millimeter, and I need this one for leverage. I'll show you what I'm talking about when we come right back to I Just Fix It Myself. All right, so I got the wheel off, and what we're gonna be changing is this. It's real loose. It goes click, click, click. It goes bucka, 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 bucka. It makes a sound like that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the nut off the back of this one, take the nut off the front of this one. And yesterday what I did is I soaked it in some break-free lubricant. So hopefully it's soaked into all the threads and we should be able to pull it off easy. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna take the hard one off first. So I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break the torque on that top one. It's a 17 millimeter wrench. Well, that actually is a different size. It's 16 millimeter. Alright, let me go find a 16 millimeter. Now actually I verified it, it's a 17 millimeter, so I'm gonna, there's that. I just broke the torque on that. It looks like the brake free worked well overnight. That's good. This one's just gonna take a while to get off. It's easier to get to this side, I guess. Okay, now it's starting to turn internally. So what I need to do is I need to get this and I need to seat it inside to where it stops turning internally. You know what? I actually need to raise the front of the car up. So I'm gonna do that next because it's putting a strain on this sway bar right now. All right, I raised the car up from the central location, and now it's able to move again. So that's good. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this Allen wrench, or there you go. I'm gonna put it right in the center of that. And well, you know what? I have to put this on first. Put the wrench on first, then put the center in. It's gonna help. I'm out of breath because I keep running back and forth to get what I need. It's giving me some trouble, but that's understandable. It's been on there a while. almost out.
can give me. Not as much trouble as others have given me in the past. Sorry about that. All right, now we're at the point where we can take it out by hand. Perfect. Okay, get the top one out, and it's time for the bottom one. And for the bottom one, we're gonna break the initial torque again, right here. Break that torque if we can. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn it until this bottoms out here, and hopefully that'll allow it to wedge itself enough for me to loosen it a little bit. There you go. And it worked. Okay. All right, same trick. Put the wrench on there first. All right, we'll stick this down inside. We'll stick the Allen wrench down inside. And here we go. It's coming out easier. Okay, that comes out good. All right, now for the newer one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to prevent a situation from happening where they stick in there, where they seize up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place a little bit of anti-seize right here where that bolt goes. And just gonna spread it around a little bit. Put the anti-seize in there. That way, when it comes time, because these aren't gonna last forever and they're used anyway, so I'm just gonna put them on to where I'm prepping myself for taking them off again. All right, there's one. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cinch this one up. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll go in reverse of what we did last time. So I'm gonna seat that in there. I'm gonna use this. I can hand thread that thing on there for a while. There we go, hand threading until it gets hard. There we go. See? And then I'm gonna do that, put that in. And it's going on pretty easy. Because I put the anti-seize on there. That's going to trap itself inside. And it's going to prevent seizing up after it gets wet, hot, cold, and wet, and hot and cold. So here we go. I'm not going to tighten it all the way. All right, so you see how rusty those are? I got them out of the junkyard. You know, I'll give it a try. If it's bad, then I'll just go buy one from AutoZone. They're only like 30 bucks, but I figured no, you know what? It cost me $8. And you know, if it fixes it, it fixes it. If not, then I'll just go get one from AutoZone or O'Reilly's or CarQuest or whatever you got where you're at. Okay, threading on that nut. Not too hard. All right. You know what? I used the wrong nut, so let me take this one off. I'm going to put the 17 on there. The 17 millimeter one.
That's good. Okay, here goes. I'm gonna find the hole for that. Oh man, I forgot. All right, you gotta be smart. You gotta put the wrench on first, guys. Be smart. All right, get that thing stabbed in there. All right, here we go. Oh, let me go to the other side. Maybe you can see it better. Maybe not. No, you can't see it better. It's okay, I'm almost done. Be careful with these brake lines right here. You don't want to hurt those. Okay, once it's seated, it doesn't want to move anymore, then I'll take that off. Get it out of there. Actually, we might have to take it out a different way, but that's okay. Because it's wedging itself against this axle. Okay, it's wedging itself against the axle, so what I'll do is I'm going to raise the axle a little bit using the screw jack for right here. Can you see that? So I'm going to raise the axle up by using the bottom. There's a good way to spin it off of there. Oh. How far did I get it down? Not far enough. But you see how it's wedged in between that rubber boot for the axle, and it's creating some tension there. We're going to relieve the tension a little bit. So as I turn this, I should be getting some tension off of that. Raise it up some more. Well, you're never always going to have everything perfect. We can hope, but sometimes it ends up being perfect, and sometimes it doesn't. This up some more still. You guys ever have this kind of struggle? Alright, I'm raising it, and what's going to happen is the other tire is going to contact the ground, and I'll get some good leverage on it. Got it. My goodness. All right. Let's go back down with this.
We don't need it this high. You guys are probably telling me, hey man, why don't you just put this thing on there and twist it off? I wanted to do it the hard way for a long time. That's why I did it. It's the easy way. Okay, so, all right, so we know it's not tight, so I'm gonna tighten it. And since it's seated, I'm gonna give it a good tightening. Got it nice and tight. All right, we can get the bottom one tight now. You guys look at that side. All right, so this side's tight. We're gonna tighten this one up too. And it's turning internally, so we'll have to put this here to keep it from turning. Oh, and I only needed that little extra, so there we go. So it's tight. Now let's get it real tight. Okay. Oh, okay. So we tightened it real good. All right. So there it is, folks. The struggle was real, but we got everything done. Got this tight. This tight. It's time for a quick run around the block to see if it's holding. So we'll see if it makes the noise. The noise was a rattle. It was like a thunka sound. Hard to describe it, but every small little bump, it would be making a noise, and it ended up being this right here is really wobbly inside. I can feel it. This one's okay up here. Yeah, they're both like that. At any rate, we're gonna test it, we're gonna see, and if it's bad, then we're gonna buy a brand new one. All right, again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time on I Just Fix It Myself.